Hey, hey YouTube, this is Arceus Lord 13 again, and I am back with my On This Day in History series. Today we will be discussing what happened on February 15th throughout history. As usual, this is not an exhaustive list, and if you want to learn more, you can find out more by visiting onthisday.com, link in the description. Today, the first major event is actually probably one of the oldest events I've ever covered in one of these videos, because it occurred in 399 BC, when Socrates was sentenced to death for corrupting the minds of the youth in the city of Athens. Not entirely sure what happened there, and I was completely unaware that Socrates was sentenced to death. I have no idea about the context behind this sentence, but I had to put it on just because it's like such a baller line. In 1676, Isaac Newton wrote to Robert Hooke, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." All I really know about the potential context behind this is that Isaac Newton and Robert Hooke had a rivalry. And yeah, in 1869, charges of treason against Jefferson Davis, who, in case you aren't aware, was the president of the Confederate States of America, were dropped. 1903 saw the introduction of the first teddy bear in America. One of the weird events is in 1936, Adolf Hitler announced the construction of the Volkswagen Beetle. 3 years later saw the launch of the battleship Bismarck. Why did that hurt that hurts my wrist. This classic wartime propaganda poster was produced on February 15th, 1943. In 1950, Walt Disney's animated film Cinderella premiered in Boston. I find it interesting that the website paid special attention to this event. In 1965, John Lennon passed his driving test. I don't know why that received special attention, but I also understand and why we also mentioned how on that same day the red maple leaf flag, I wrote flaw. The red maple leaf flaw became the official flag of Canada. February 15th, 1978, saw Leon Spinks beating Muhammad Ali for the heavyweight boxing title, as well as the recapture of Ted Bundy. Now, I've said before that I don't really care much for sports events, but there are some exceptions I will make. I believe I mentioned something about Babe Ruth at one point. And Muhammad Ali is also one of those, everyone has at least heard about Muhammad Ali. February 15th, 1989, the Soviet military occupation of Afghanistan ended. February 15th is apparently a day for serial killers. I just mentioned Ted Bundy, and in 1992, Jeffrey Dahmer was found sane and guilty of killing 15 boys. Excuse me. In 2001, the first draft of the complete human genome is published in the journal Nature. and I suppose that it's fitting that this is going to be my final event. That this is the final event. On February 15th, 2005, a video sharing website was founded. You may have heard of it before. It's called YouTube. Of course you've heard of it. Because where else would you be watching this? If you're watching this on a website that isn't YouTube, Google try to find this website and let me know, seriously. But that's it for the Hey, so the laptop camera died again, and I am not going through in order to fix that issue, I have to restart my laptop, and I am not doing that a third time. So, and I'm almost at the end of the video anyway, so yeah. That is it for the events that happened today. Sorry, so shaky. I'm doing my phone. You could probably tell. But yeah, as I said, that's it for the events that happened today. If you were born on February 15th, I hope you can still hear me. If you're born on February 15th, you share a birthday with Galileo Galilei, Charles Louis Tiffany, founder of Tiffany & Co., Susan N.B. Anthony, Cesar Romero, Matt Groening, the writer of The Simpsons and Futurama, as well as the racehorse Seattle Slew. And I'm kind of surprised that the website included a racehorse amongst the famous birthdays. Nay. I say stupid jokes sometimes. But yeah, so that's it for today's video. Be sure to do the YouTube waltz, like and subscribe and all that stuff. Check out the other two videos. Check out the 13th and 14th. The videos for the 13th and 14th, and if you enjoyed this, be sure to check out my my whole the entire series. The playlist will be included either on screen or in the description. But yeah, and that's it. See y'all. See ya.